All right. Yawn. Oh, I just realized my stream deck is working. Yeah, my stream deck is back working. This happens every time. Like, we'll have an outage, and then it doesn't work for a few days, and then it just magically starts working again. No matter how many times I like plug it in, put it back in, close it down, like it doesn't work. But next few days, it just starts working again. Gotta hope they made some adjustments during this short break. I got some bad news for you, okay? Wemby won't be playing. So, I mean, we still don't have a center, and then Wemby won't be playing. Let's see if I have a update on that. Where is it? That's an L? Yeah, it's an L. He's doubtful. Here it is. Bassie out. Minix out. I mean, obviously. Wembanyama doubtful. And it's illness. I don't know if he's just tired from this last weekend. I have no idea. But we know that he's been sick for a minute. So that's the bad news. So I'm assuming, I mean, what do you do at this point? I'm assuming you just start Sohan at center. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do now. Clan, are you concerned with how Wemby played leading up to the All-Star break? Or do you think he just been worn out, you mean? Yeah, worn out. I'm not really concerned with Wemby. I just hope Wemby can improve his conditioning. That's it. He just needs to improve his conditioning. I know people are starting to get irritated with me bringing this up, but him not having a full summer, I think, is a big deal. But fortunately for us with this game coming up, just because Wemby's out doesn't mean it's a guaranteed loss. Okay, you do have Fox, who's very talented, obviously. You know, you have everything else in play. You know, we're going to need Devin Vassell to step up, of course, but it doesn't mean it's a loss. And the Suns aren't what they used to be. All right, they're not what they used to be, and things aren't even really panning out with KD. It's a lot of stuff going around that. So we'll see how it goes. But over their last few games, they've lost most of them, right? So it looks like they lost to the Trailblazers twice, then lost to the Thunder, then lost, or no, actually they beat the Jazz, barely beat the Jazz in overtime. Lost to the Nuggets, lost to the Grizzlies, lost to the Houston Rockets. I know a big chunk of these players, these teams are better than us, but I just know that it's not a guaranteed loss. I think we can still win it. Yeah, I think we can still win this game. What the F is Wemby going to be out for? Apparently illness. That's what they're labeling. Apparently illness. So I'm on the fence as far as if the Spurs are like doing a light tank. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's a light tank. I'm on the fence about it. But let's just say hypothetically it is a light tank and that's what they want to do. I would really just hope Wemby just sits out, and then you just allow even take Fox out and just let him get the surgery on his hand and just let those two be out. Because if Wemby's gonna play over the summer overseas, then I mean it would be at least nice for him to have this time to bulk up, condition himself and everything. I mean, it won't be the same. I'm sure he'll still be with the team or whatever, but you don't have to have him with the team. I think you could just shut Wemby down. But even if they did that, they're not going to do it until he gets to his 65 games, right? And what game are we at? I'm not good at math. We're almost there, right? Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost at that 65. Well, just a few more weeks. 10 more games he can miss. Okay. Oh, 10 more games he can miss. Oh, okay. Bro got to take every flu shot next season? Yeah, for sure. Fox will have to step up. Yeah, the Spurs can still win this game. Like, we'll still be, I mean, I'm sure all of us will still be watching, right? We'll be all right. I think the Spurs will win it. Let me see here. So we got the Suns Thursday. We got a back-to-back. So we got the Suns and the Pistons. Maybe Wemby can be back before that back-to-back. Then we got Sunday, Tuesday, another back-to-back Tuesday, Wednesday. And then, ooh, that's a pretty nice gap all the way to Saturday. But then we have another back-to-back. We got a lot of back-to-backs. Here's a back-to-back. Another back-to-back. Another back-to-back. 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 Spurs got like 6 back-to-backs. Them Texas allergies aren't no joke. All right. You know, I wouldn't know too much about that. Why wouldn't the Spurs tank this year? They have no action in the playoffs, even if they make it. But best case scenario, you tank for the rest of the year and hope you land top 7 pick and get Derek Queen. How's Atlanta looking? 8th? Good God, bro. They are holding on to a thread. If they were in the West, hold on. Dude, if they were in the West, they'll be 12th seed. And because they're in the East, they're 8th seed. That's so frustrating. Did Heat do anything to make their team better? We need someone to kick them out of this. We need someone to kick them out of this. But even and still, they will still have the play-in, so they could very well not make the playoffs. So we don't want them to make the playoffs. I guess if they're around this range, that's the best we can do. But it looks like they're on pace to have like the 12th pick. So it really would be up to us to lose. OKC versus Spurs series soon. I don't think it'll be as interesting as you think. We'll have fun, of course, but I don't think it'll be as interesting as you think. Spurs got to hit that 500 mark, man. We get swept, bro? Yeah, we'll probably get swept. No, using lottery picks to draft Wemby's backup doesn't sit well with me. I'd rather draft a rookie scoring punch off the bench. More than likely of the Spurs draft pick, we really need a small forward. Like, I know backup center is a priority as well, but I think a bigger priority is a small forward. A starting small forward. The top 5 players next draft are good. We need one of them. Well, I guess we'll see how the next several games go. Okay? But, you know, the Spurs can get him to that 65 mark of playing, then maybe sit him. Trying to see how many games he's played. Played 46, so we need about 20 more games. Guess we'll see. Guess we'll see how it goes. Anyways, do have something to go over. thought I liked it. Oh, yeah, here it is. All right. So I want to go over this. So shout out to Tom Petrini for posting this. So apparently KD had some things to say about Wemby's development. So I'm really curious to see what he says. 2 minutes long. I'm just curious. I have not watched this. So let's see. Oh, let's zoom back and start.
I don't think anything's missing. I just think he needs to experience more in the NBA. He's still early for him, his second year. He's yet to be in the playoffs, which is an eye-opening experience for every player, especially his caliber. He'll learn a lot about himself and his team in that situation. So I just think he's on the right path to being one of the greatest we ever seen, and it's just about going through those experiences in real time and learning from them and get better. So I mean, he's on the right track.
We all talk about being the face of the league, and for example, like SKB said, he's the face of the league. What do you think about that? And do you think like a foreign player can be the face of the league?
Okay, so they just asked. Okay, so I probably should go over this. I don't know if he brought up what Stephen A said. I couldn't really understand, but what he did bring up was the reporter is being the face of the NBA, and can you be that when you're a foreigner? So I'll say this right off the bat. I think it is asinine. Okay, I think it's incredibly idiotic to say this. So this is what Stephen A. Smith said on Anthony Edwards saying that Wemby's the face of the league. I don't believe an international player can be the face of the NBA. The NBA is an American-born sport. My wish is that Anthony Edwards changes his mind. I hate this quote. I hate it so much. Because if we just take it a step further than this, what if we just went ahead and said, you know what? Luka, Jokic, Giannis, you guys, you shouldn't even play in the NBA because it's an American-born sport, right? You're just a visitor of this sport. So, you don't really matter. It's just so silly, especially when you have so many foreign players that have played in the NBA and made it better, right? Like, just open up the gates for so many possibilities and just added so much to the game of basketball. For you to just say because you're an international player you can't be the face of the NBA, I just think that's very stupid. I'm sorry, I just think it is. If you want to take it even a step further than that, right? Basketball in and of itself was created in Massachusetts. So why don't we just go ahead and say like you can't be the face of the NBA unless you were born in Massachusetts? It's just dumb to me. This is mad xenophobic. Easily mad xenophobic. And I hate it when people do it in any industry. I hate when they do it with movies, right? With Parasite winning the Oscars and people coming out and saying you can't win it. It's like that's crazy to me. Or people do it with music, right? I love hip hop. I hate it when people do it with an artist like Eminem, my favorite rapper of all time, and they'll come out and say, well, he's just a visitor in the house of hip hop. I think that's ridiculous. I think if you respect the craft, if you add more to the genre, if you add more to the game of basketball, I think that you deserve to potentially be the face of that profession that you're in. I just think it's stupid, honestly. I just think it's really stupid. Stephen A. Xenophobe. It's just stupid, bro. I'm late, but have you watched Wait, you're talking about Netflix right now? No, not right now. I haven't seen it, Kirk. He says, Court of Gold on Netflix featuring tons of Wemby and actually lots of pop. Okay, actually, I do need to watch that. I did not know about this. Anyways, Stephen A. Smith is back with his presidential campaign announcement. This dude has such an ego. You do not want him anywhere near the office, okay? I don't think he would actually care about the people at all. Anyways, moving on. Let's listen to this.
I keep hearing that. What is the face of the league? Like, what does that entail? What do you do when you are the face of the league? I'm just saying, what comes with that? because it seemed like it's just more than basketball. So when we talk about, I want to know, you got an answer for me?
How come you say being the best player?
I think it's a little bit more than that, because
Yeah, it's more than just being the best player. I think it's the player that the NBA would advertise, right? Like the face. I guess it's kind of hard to define. We know when there was like who was the face of the NBA. Like we know Michael Jordan was the face of the NBA in the 90s. We know that LeBron James was the face of the NBA for a big chunk. I don't know if Kobe was ever considered the face of the NBA. After those allegations against him, I think that hurt his chances quite a bit. You said it's relatability and winning. Yeah, that's part of it. I think it's a broad umbrella, right? Just one of those things that's kind of hard to define. But I would say the most marketable and winning player that represents the NBA as a whole. And Wemby's going to be that. Yeah. Do you guys chat? You can try, you can attempt. Do you have a definition of what you think the face of the NBA is? I think it's just a broad umbrella. I don't think you can just say it in one sentence, though.
I mean, because Ant playing great ball, and they said he's not fit to be the face of the league, or Luka's playing great, and sometimes people don't. And then they said that international players can't be the face. Like, I don't understand what the face of the league is and what that entails. I think all of these guys have impacted.
Is it crazy to say that AI at one point was the face of the NBA? I mean, he was huge. I don't know if the NBA really I don't think the NBA helped facilitate that though. But he was huge at one point, especially when I was a little kid. You said being a leader, relatability, swag, winning, and marketability. Yeah, I think marketability is the big one. In the mid to late 2000s, Kobe was definitely the face of the league. Not only was he one of the best, but he was popular outside of basketball. Okay, I could get with that. You said mid to late 2000s. Yeah, I think 2008 Kobe was one of the faces. AI kind of was. That's what I thought. I thought AI, but mostly Kobe. Okay, all right. So we got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I think it's not only being the best player, but also being the most marketable. But a lot of times the best player in the NBA is the most marketable, right? Or maybe not, because Jokic is the best player in the NBA right now, but he's not very fun. I guess it goes back to what the chatter said about relatability. Mandito said.
In the culture of basketball, so many players are probably watching Victor or Luka and trying to emulate what they do every day.
Is Steph Curry the face of the NBA? That's a question.
And they're also watching them off the court and see what they do in their personal lives as well. So with the access, I think so many guys got an opportunity to make a huge impact as the face of the league. Because they're inspiring so many people so easily, so quick. The access is there for everybody to watch and see what they go through. So, yeah, I don't even know when people say that term, just throw that term out. I need an explanation or a definition of what that truly means. Because a lot of these guys, regardless of where they come from, are impacting people all around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one guy. It's not just two guys.
This is probably one of the best answers I've ever heard Kevin Durant give. Like, real talk. I agree with Kate. All right, sorry. I agree with KD. The last real face of the league was MJ. Since then, there's been multiple faces of the league at a time. LeBron was never the face alone. Steph was right there with him. So would you say that Tim Duncan was the face of the NBA at one point? Because maybe? I feel like Jokic gets more love than Duncan, mainly because Jokic is a horse lover and Duncan was just a quiet guy. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Jokic definitely gets a little bit more love around the league. Talent, a strong media presence, and significant influence on and off the court. They are often the focal point of the NBA marketing, global outreach, and the driving force behind the league's popularity. That is actually a really good definition, Patrick. Sure. But would Ant not be able to be any of those? I mean, talented, strong media presence, significant influence on and off the court. I think that's true. But focal point of the NBA marketing, he's marketed pretty heavy, but global outreach, maybe.
Rookie of the year.
What the heck? Oh my goodness, bro! I thought I fixed that. No! Don't copyright me! Don't copyright me! Don't copyright me! Don't copyright me! Oh my god! Did you guys hear that? I thought I fixed it. Thank you for subscribing, but give me a second. I gotta fix that. Let's let Katie speak more.
This whole generation, the era of players is going to impact the world in a different way than the guys before them. So I just think that's a term we use just so we can have a conversation.
All right. That's a good point. That's a really good point. So overall, everything that you guys mentioned in the chat, I think Wemby will be the face of the NBA, right? And I think anybody can be if you're good enough, but he undoubtedly will be the face of the NBA. He's the one that everyone will look at and say that's the greatest player in the world. As a taller player, I want to play like that, and the NBA is going to use him like crazy. They're going to market him like crazy. Anyways, just wanted to go over that. That was some good stuff. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know why. Here, alert box. I swear I fixed it. Yeah, I got no sound on there. That was a subscription, right? What's your video recommendation? I wonder if I can find it over here. I can't find this. Yeah, that was a random question. Are you gonna watch more Oscar nominees before the Oscars? You throw out some movies I should watch. I'll check it out. I'll watch basically anything. Maybe. Okay, it wasn't a super chat. It was a subscription in general? I don't quite understand what happened there. Frailty? Anora, I do have to watch that. Alright, let's add it to my watch list. What did I watch recently? I watched something recently. I rewatched Paddington. I love that movie. Nomadland. I did watch Nomadland. Someone in the chat told me to watch this. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. Definitely felt human. Oh, and subscribe to me on there, by the way. We are 61 followers. So follow me on Letterboxd. Yeah, let's look at Frailty. Oh, 2001. Bill Paxton. All right. Oh, no, I don't think I've seen this. Matthew McConaughey's in it. How do I save it? It's not letting me save it. This is weird. Is it messing up? Oh, here it is. There we go. And then someone said a Nora. I think I got a Nora saved already, but just to make sure. Blowout. I think, yeah, I already got it saved. I think I had Blowout saved already. Oh, wait. Yeah, the 1981 one. Yeah, I got it saved already. Ready. Challengers. I think I have that one saved. Road to Perdition by Tom Hanks is another good one. Leon, the Professional is one I already have saved. Alright, on my watch list. Wallace and Gromit. Oh. I've seen a couple of these. Glory Road. Pretty sure I've seen this. Did you see Fox press conference earlier today? I was thinking we might just go over it tomorrow. L? This isn't a film, you said, is it? "12 Monkeys." I remember this cover. In the year 2035. Oh man, it's kind of scary. We're not that far away from that. City of God, got that one saved. Blade Runner, got it saved. Most underrated comedies of all time. Fear of a Black Hat. Why do these guys look familiar? Oh, wait. I feel like I know of this movie. I know of this movie. Dude, YouTube My Peanuts, it has Ice Froggy Fresh in it. I have to watch it later. The Nice Guys, Place Beyond the Ponds, Clan, you ever get around to Frailty, let me know what you think. Yeah, I got it on the list, so I'll make sure to watch it. So guys, I know this wasn't a long live stream, but I really have to get off. It streams free on Tubi. Freaking Tubi, man. I haven't actually ever been on Tubi. I just see clips from Tubi and I'm like, what is this? I promise it's hilarious. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the Free of a Black. I feel like I watched a video on it or something, like a video essay on it. Sounds very familiar. Like a parody of NWA. Like that sounds very familiar. You on tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night.
I think all of these guys have ball. So many players are probably
Sorry. You probably went over this, but what was the reason Wemby is sitting tomorrow? All they said was illness. Hustle and Flow. That's one of my favorite movies. I have that on the great films list that I made on Letterboxd. Yeah, Hustle and Flow is one of my favorite movies. I've seen it multiple times. Terrence Howard's so good in that. I gotta, speaking of comedies, I have to watch Monty Python, the religious one. I have to watch that one. I've seen the Holy Grail. I gotta watch the other one. I can't remember what the other one's called. Life of Brian. Yep. Nice Guys is a comedy. I started Nice Guys a few years ago and never finished it. That's with Russell Crowe, right? I just noticed that you changed the background music of your stream. Yeah, the other one I used, the old one, that I tried to use again, was copyright claimed for some reason, and I had to keep disputing it. So I just said screw it, I'll just change it. But people didn't like the other new one that I did before, so I just went with this one. I like this one though. Sex Drive. I think I've seen it. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I've seen it. I think I've seen it. I hope The Substance wins Best Picture. Okay, yeah, let me look at these nominees. When is the Oscars? Yeah, when is the Oscars? Because I can see which ones I've seen. Right off the bat, though, I don't know if Substance... You think Substance should win it? I love Substance, but... March 1st or 2nd? Oh, goodness. Okay, it's coming up. Yeah, let me look up the nominees. What are we talking about? We ain't talking about none. Oscar noms. Yeah, I probably should just go ahead and watch all these. Let's see. Full list of Oscar nominations. Let's see what we got here. Best Picture. Oh my goodness, I have a lot to watch, guys. So Dune. Okay, seen Dune. I've only seen 3 movies on this Best Oscars list, and that's Wicked, The Substance, and Dune. So I need to watch these. Conclave was one I was about to watch, and I never got to it. Okay, I need to watch The Brutalist. Supporting role. Okay. All right, let me watch Anora. But from the ones I've seen, I agree with you. I think Substance is what should win it over Dune and Wicked. Dune was a sight to see, man. That was a very fun movie to see in theaters. Best animated movies. Inside Out 2. Haven't seen any of these. I've only seen Inside Out 2 and The Wild Robot. Best animated short. Haven't seen any of those. Cinematography. Oh, Nosferatu made it? Heck yeah. I hope Nosferatu makes it. But once again, I gotta see The Brutalist and these other movies. Costume design. Nosferatu isn't on costume design. Nosferatu. Wicked being on there just takes all credibility from the list. On Best Picture? I thought Wicked was a really great movie. You don't think Wicked should have been in any of the Oscar noms? Best Picture? Didn't like that vampire movie. It is weird that Nosferatu isn't on the Best Picture list. But you didn't like it? I thought it was great. Emily Perez having so many nominations removed credibility. Wicked was so generic. I didn't think so. I didn't think it was generic. I thought it was like genuinely well done. I thought the songs, the cinematography, the choreography, I thought it was all done really well. Maybe the choreography over the cinematography, honestly, but I thought it was pretty awesome. Wicked every day over Emily Perez. See, I haven't seen Emily Perez, so. Anyways. All right, let me hop off. I will get with you guys later. We'll watch the game tomorrow. Well, I mean, I'll watch it off stream, and then we'll hop on after. So it's gonna be pretty late, right? Because the game's at 8:30, so we probably won't be on till like 11. But I will get with you guys later. If you didn't catch this stream and you're just now coming in, I'm gonna upload this. I guess we can upload the segment of KD talking about Wemby. We'll just upload that one. So that'll be up tomorrow morning. So, anyways, I will get with you guys later. Deuces. Have a good night. Can't believe Austin gets to watch Fox before San Antonio. It's coming in it is some crazy business, isn't it? Also sucks that they're not gonna get to see Wemby. So, anyways. Bye guys. Everyone have a good night. Deuces.